Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Tankers Club. In this video, I will be talking about the VK7201K, this German beast, the super heavy tier 10 German tank. So after leaving this video, you will know definitely how to play with this vehicle if you have it already in your garage, or you will also know what we can do with this vehicle and if it's gonna be worth it for you or not to grind this line to go for this vehicle or not. So it's a heavy slapper. We're going to do a lot of damage with this vehicle, especially if you are using the tungsten shell. The tungsten shell will allow you to do 15% more damage. That means if you go for the normal damage 630 plus the 15% more damage, plus if you are lucky you go for a precision fire shot, you will be able to do with a standard shell something about more than 800 damage per shot. That's really crazy, and it hurts a lot, and the enemy tank will definitely know that that was a VK72 who slapped him right now. In addition to that, to this perfect gun, we have insane penetration, a lot of hit points, so it's really beginner friendly thanks to the lot of these hit points, and thanks to the great frontal armor. We're going to have a closer look at the front armor of this vehicle. Well, good luck to penetrate the front armor of this vehicle. And the only bad thing about this tank, I mean, it's a heavy tank, but we have really bad mobility and bad rotation, so be aware, be careful, don't go very close to mediums and lights because they will easily surround you. So yeah, we're going to see it later on the battlefield how to deal with this problem. I'm using, in my case, adrenaline and tungsten shell. Why I going for adrenaline? Because with that will allow me to fire twice with a tungsten shell. But if you want to go for safety first, just go for 2 repair kits and tungsten shell, but go definitely for the tungsten shell because it will make a difference in the whole battle. I mean, if you just will be able to penetrate someone with 2 tungsten shells, especially for example if you are aiming on a light tank with your hash shell, well, you will do something more than 1k of damage with your tungsten shell with a hash shell, and without less. So in my opinion, go for the tungsten shell is really very important. Provisions, I'm using improved gunpowder, improved fuel, and here we go. What's going on? Why not? Chocolate for better aiming time, for faster reload time. I will have for that something about 100 more DPM. So that's really useful to go for chocolate also, and go for the improved gunpowder because I made the experience that using gunpowder will with that I will have better chance to hit critical to do critical damage on the enemy, and even a higher chance to destroy enemy ammo racks. So it's my experience, but of course you can go for example enhanced sandbag, and with that you will have much more hit points, which is also more beginner friendly. It's your choice. I just go for definitely for the gunpowder. Yeah, and about equipment, go for calibrated shells because without calibrated shells you will struggle to penetrate some I don't know, tanks like the E100 and like the Minotaurio, like the Type 71. So I mean, it's gonna be very sad if you missed your shot with this vehicle and you missed your, I don't know, 800 damage or 750 damage because you wasn't going for calibrated shells and you wanted to save that 1 second reload time. We are anyway slow, so we are not going to be able to fire every, 15 seconds. So just go for the calibrated shells and make sure that you're going to penetrate your enemy with your premium shells. Supercharger, refined gun, and with that we will have 0.330 gun dispersion, enhanced tracks, enhanced armor. Also go definitely for it to maximize your anyway OP frontal armor, and improved optics, engine accelerator for the better mobility, and the high-end consumables. Well, and this is what I told you. Good luck to penetrate the frontal armor of this beast, especially if, for example, here in this case the 6 CTP is trying to aim on you, is trying to pen you. We know all that most of the tier 10 heavies and TDs don't have the best gun dispersion. That means they will struggle a lot from distance, and even if you are there close to you, to pen those, small weak spots here. It's not gonna be easy to pen, and you will see if you are just showing your front armor. Don't angle, don't do nothing, because if you angle, you risk to show more your weak spots. Or if for example, just trying to face hug the enemy, don't turn your turret, because if you turn it like this, you will just expose more your weak spot. Just face hug the enemy and build the line with his gun. That means he's going to see really only this, and this is already pretty hard to aim on those weak spots. That means don't do nothing, only show your front armor to the enemy. Really align with your frontal armor to the enemy, and with that you will have the best safety and the higher chance to bounce and to block a lot of damage. And it's gonna be the same for tank destroyers. It's gonna be very hard for them to pen you. If for example they go for heat shells, you will be more easy to pen, but if you face hug the enemy, that means this gonna be anyway hided, because they cannot aim on your lower plate, or just try to hide your lower plate behind obstacles, or you go on a hill or behind rocks, whatever. Hide this, very important. But also you can go front line and push. That means you can always moving. That means the enemy will have always to re-aim again, and re-aim while you are moving, and that will also give you a higher chance to bounce the damage. We're going to see it also later on the battlefield. If you are going front line, just always keep driving. Keep go, I don't know, full speed, full gas, we say in German, and don't go back or forward. And with that, you will also bounce a lot of damage, because the enemy, you will have, it's gonna be hard for him to aim on a moving tank. So that's why the best way to block a lot of damage with this vehicle is actually to keep moving forward, and with that the enemy will have it too hard to aim on you. Okay, we don't need to talk about the mediums and the tier 9 or tier 10 mediums. They will have also, it will be also very, very difficult for them to penetrate you. Look at this, guys. I mean, that's really impossible. Even they go for heat shells, it's gonna be only that fine line here of the frontal armor. But as I told you, show only your frontal armor, because the side is pretty weak. And if you do that mistake and show your side, you will be punished for that directly. And also try to stay in distance from lights and medium tanks, because they can easily surround you like this, and with that they will, you have to keep it in mind. Look at the minimap, or try to, for example, hide your side behind the building if you are pushing on the heavies, so that keep it always on your mind. You have to hide your side and your back, otherwise they will get you. Okay, so but the frontal armor, as we saw here, it's pretty OP. So let's go now to the battlefield and show you what can we perform with the German tier 10 heavy tank, the VK7201K, this super heavy beast. Let's go. Here we go. The first battle is in Dynasty's Pearl, and the first victim was the FV4005. I got no need there to use my tungsten shell, because he got only 400 hit points left, so I will waste my tungsten shell consumables if I will use it there. I will save it for later. And this battle, guys, by the way, is going to be my first async mastery badge with this vehicle. And here in this battle, you can also show it in the live stream. I made it while doing live stream. My crew, while playing this battle, got only 79%, and even with that I was able to ace this vehicle. So it shows us already really that this vehicle is really insane, really strong if correctly played. So now, yeah, I'm always trying to show my frontal armor. I see that the Emil is busy, and let's hit him. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. 1.1k of damage. That's really crazy. And now I'm trying to show my frontal armor to the E100, and I hope that the damage will block. And here we go. As I told you, you don't need to do a lot. And this is also the advantage using calibrated shells, because if I wasn't using calibrated shells, I wasn't able to pen the E100. Here by mistake I hit his gun, but you saw that actually I can easily pen his frontal turret if I use my calibrated shells. And here, look at this, he's so struggling to pen me, but he can't, he just can't. Yeah, show your frontal armor and nothing can happen to you. 1.2k of damage blocked. and that 800 couldn't pen my frontal turret. So simple as that. And now I'm pushing on the WZ, trying to finish him. And I mean, playing with heavy tank, it's not always about doing a lot of damage. I told you also in the last 6 videos that it's very important if you are playing with heavy tank to block a lot of damage. It's your job to block a lot of damage, because yeah, the enemy tanks will be busy to aim on you, to trying to hit you, but they can't, so they waste their time, they waste their shells, and you absorb that damage that maybe it will go to your teammates, but you are the heavy tanks with that a lot of hit points and that OP frontal armor. And yeah, if the enemies will focus on you, that means you will give the chance to your mediums and to your lights to surround the enemy, which is right now trying to aim on you, and that's really very effective and very important. So the job of the heavy tank always, I see all this people posting videos or posting pictures that they did a lot of damage with a heavy tank, so proud of it, but it's not, in my opinion, the point with a heavy tank. The point with a heavy tank is to block a lot of damage, and if you are good and if you got a lucky battle, that's okay to deal a lot of damage, but the most important thing is to go heavy, to go frontline and block a lot and keep the enemy busy, so that your TDs and your mediums and lights do the job. Okay, I really can't understand it. I really become brain cancer if I see a heavy tank camping in a TD spot. Don't do that. And here we go. With this battle we got nearly 4k of damage, and that was my first ace tanker mastery badge with this vehicle. Well, here we go. The second battle is in Normandy. I already slapped someone and dealt 550 of damage, 600 damage blocked already. And here I'm using hash shell with my tungsten shell, and with that I will deal on every shot something about I don't know, 400, 500 damage, and better than risking that the shot will bounce. So doing at least some damage. Here we go, 760 of damage with a tungsten shell. Of course I was punished because I exposed the side of my turret to the C1 while I was aiming on a T57, but I risked one shot to deal 760 damage and to risk some of my damage, but for that I also dealt a lot of damage. And now I have to back up because they are pushing on me, and that's okay. I still have a lot of hit points, and it's okay to take a lot of damage, and with that give the chance to my teammates. For example, now the T57, he just finished his whole magazine on me. Now he is reloading, and with that it will allow soon to one of my teammates to finish him, because they know that he is right now reloading, and the convoy will push on him, I think, and he will finish him soon. Maybe not. I will finish him by myself, maybe. Let's have a look. Let's see. And boom, here we go. Okay, so nice. Already 2.5k of damage, 1k damage blocked. I'm low HP, but I still dealt a lot of damage, and that's okay. Being low HP is not always bad, because being low HP will activate automatically the adrenaline, and with that I will have anyway a faster reload time. So now all I have to do is to do no mistakes, okay? If you are low HP, don't give up. I see sometimes some players, they are low HP, they go AFK, they no more play, they don't play anymore, and that's really a big mistake. Use your adrenaline while you are low HP. It's gonna be automatically activated, and if you use your consumables adrenaline, you will have really a much more higher DPM, and you can use that for your advantage. But playing low HP is tricky. You have to be very careful, but you can still also be very decisive. So don't give up if you are low HP, because we are going to see it right now how decisive you can be even you are playing low HP. So the 60 DP is trying to aim on me. I thought, okay, I will go for this shot here with the hash shell is better than risking to bounce it, and now he's reloading and can use my premium shell and miss my shot like that. That was really unlucky. I tried my best, but it's gonna be a tricky battle here. Watch it till the end, guys. Yeah, 3 minutes left, 1 versus 2. what's gonna happen? The 6CTP just trying to hash me. I use my premium shell to make sure to finish the 6CTP. So we saw that the 6CTP is really struggling to pen me. That's why he used the hash shell, okay? And with that, even I was low HP, I will be very, very decisive in this battle. By the way, I was playing this battle with my boy Joe Donny War from our clan. He played also a great battle. And yeah, now we're going to have a brain moment, okay? The Yak Tiger, yeah, what he's going to do? What's gonna happen now? I will go for trying to capture the base. The Yak Tiger, he know that I can finish him with one shot. Even I have a chance to finish him with a hash shell. So it's gonna be, we have to play careful. Both of us, he did great. He didn't risk a lot, and that's what we should do in this situation. I mean, if he will go out and he have to aim on me, that means he have to turn his whole hull to aim on me, and I will just use that time just to finish him so easy. So I'm going for a premium shell to make sure if he show himself for me to finish him, and I'm gonna also try to capture the base at the same time. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen now. Already 53% captured, so I'm very close to win this battle. And let's see if he is going to risk it or not. I really forgot how this battle is gonna end exactly in the end. I did this battle just a few days ago, and I picked up for you for this review just the best battles that I played with this vehicle already. I mostly played something about 100 battles, so I really now know how to play with this vehicle. And I really adapted a lot to the playstyle of this vehicle just to give you the best review, the best how to play video, so you all know now how to play with this vehicle, with this VK7201. So we won this battle. That was a brain moment. Just be patient, don't do any mistake, and actually you can also transform those situations to a win. Don't move a lot, don't hurry up a lot, so just stay calm, be careful, be patient, and you can also win such situations. So that was the second battle, and yeah, 3.2k damage dealt, 1.6k damage blocked, and second class mastery badge, winning by capturing the base. And the last battle for this video is in Falls Creek, and my whole team is going heavy side, as we can see in the minimap. So always also keep your eyes on the minimap to know where they are, and also be careful in such situations where you are already spotted and your whole team is going one side. That means you can also yeah, or here we go with a tungsten shell, hash shell, 1.1k of damage. That's what I was talking about. But that means if you are spotted heavy side, be careful that there is maybe meds or lights who are waiting for you from the other side. Another shot with a tungsten shell. That's why I go for adrenaline with a hash shell, 800 damage. That's really insane. So be careful if you are spotted here by heavy side. Do not take damage, or try not to take damage from the meds from the other side. They will just camp and try to farm you, okay? So always show your frontal armor to the medium side if you are spotted by heavies on heavy side. But I think that the lights and the meds are already behind us and trying to surround us. That's why we are actually safe here. Look, dude, how fast. Just in less than 2 minutes we did already 3.1k of damage. And in this battle I just wanted to showcase you and to show you how much damage we can deal with this with this vehicle in just a short time. And especially if you use your tungsten shell in the right moment in combination with a hash shell, you are going to deal a lot of damage. So yeah, tricky. I'm surrounded by 2 lights, or 1 light and 1 medium. The 292 normal, he can't pen me from the front, so we are going, as I told you, to bounce a lot and block a lot of damage. If mediums or light will try to hit you, because your frontal armor is just a P. And the finishing shot on that Chieftain AMK6, 4.2k of damage in a very short time. and I think that was more than 1k of damage blocked, if I'm not mistaken. No, nearly 1k damage blocked. First class mastery badge. I was wondering why in this battle I did more than in the first battle, and I didn't got the ace tank and mastery badge for this battle. And that shows us also that it's not the most important thing with a heavy tank to do a lot of damage, but for example to block more damage. I got in the first battle for only 3.9k of damage, but more damage blocked, an ace tank and mastery badge, and in this battle I dealt more damage and I blocked less, and I got only the first class mastery badge. So we have to think about it really, what is really the job of the heavy tank. Absorb, go frontline, block a lot of damage, yeah, be effective for your team. It's more important than dealing damage. And here we go, we won also a lot of credits for a tier 10 tertiary tank, and definitely the best player of my team. Yeah, so we arrived to the end of this video, guys, about the VK7201K, so I hope you enjoyed watching it. If yes, don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new watching my content, don't forget to subscribe, and see you soon in the next video, guys. Bye bye.